In this video now, so la let's check here now. If sine 2a, right, 2a, the angle is 2a, then it's equal to 3/5. Lana sine 52 is equal to t. Yabo? Then lana sine a. If you recall something yabo, before you go the result. Okay, la, but if sine a so qala ngale bese khana sesiza le bese sokwenzana le if sine a is equal to 3/5. Okay, chaza ukuthini ke la sine a ngano 3/5. Si draw I diagram la yethu, then ke draw lapho sine positive khona lona lobe out kuselele zo2 ke, and then bese ke lana sesizokwenza njani ke from 0 to 90 cha usedraw la ku quadrant 1. Yabo? So a yilo 3/5. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite hypotenuse. Sifake pythagoras theorem sithole 4. Manje buka sinikezwe iangle A, sizobuzwa ngo-A. So cos A simthathela ku diagram njengoba enjalo. Cos A, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, shuthi answer lana kuzobana 4/5. Sibuye size kule i-diagram ino A kodwa la sizobuzwa ngo-2a. Shuthi kumele simanipulate lo until asinikezwe u-A bese kukhanye sothatha i-answer yethu ku-diagram. So siyabona u-2a it's a double angle ka-cos, we can change it senze noma yini. Ngithanda ukuyenza le ethi cos 2 cos squared a minus 1. Yabo sesino cos a all squared, right? So la sizofaka u2 esikhundleni sa cos a. Cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, so we have 4/5 all squared minus 1. Bese lana ke seshaya calculator ke sithola i-answer yethu. So la sinikezwe iangle encane, sabuzwa ngeangle encane, sanikezwe encane, sabuzwa ngeangle enkulu. Sashintsha iangle enkulu sayenza i-double angle, sayenza yaba neangle encane ukuze sosenza i-diagram. Now umehluko ke manje la sinikezwe iangle enkulu, sazobuzwa ngeangle enkulu, then sanikezwe iangle enkulu sazobuzwa futhi ngencane. So monikezwe encane ubuzwa ngencane noma ubuzwa ngenkulu, it's easy. Monikezwe enkulu ubuzwa ngenkulu, it's also easy. Monikezwe enkulu ubuzwa ngencane khani kuba tricky nyana, no? So yeah, so sacela ukuthi lokhu ubhale phansi khona uzokukhumbula ne, then ngizosula konke la so khona sizokwenza la number 1. Ungaphosa and ukopishe or screen grab so that you can always go back or check la. Okay, first things first. Kumele sidraw i-diagram. Makhaya benza njani wena? Kumele sidraw i-diagram la, ne? Makhaya masiqala ukuphela. Okay, must draw i-diagram la. Masingezwe sign, so draw lapho sign positive khona, sign positive la nala. So these two are out. Kumele sidraw up lana. I'm sure there was a restriction, yabo, azange iboke phansi. Kodwa ke asidraw la ku quadrant 1. Sine 2a, it means our angle is 2a. What ama-answer sowathatha ku-diagram abo ama-answer ano-2a. Answer no-a asiyithathele ku-diagram. Sure. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite hypotenuse. Sifaka pythagoras theorem sithole lo. Diagram yethu isiphelele. Question number 1, 1.1. 1.1 sifuna utan 2a. Utan 2a, i-angle ino 2a, now 2a. So tan is opposite over adjacent, so kuzoba ubani u3/4 done. Manje ke ku 1.2 ifuna cos a. Lapha asinayo 2a but sino a. Sorry, la asinayo a but sino 2a. Chaza ukuthini ke manje la? because we cannot say cos A it's 4/5 adjacent of hypotenuse, no? Okay, yini into esiyaziyo ke la? Every time uhlangana nequestion enje, onikezwe i-angle enkulu bakubuza ngencane. Ubosebenzisa cos of le angle esuke ikhona lapha, no? So since sino 2a, futhi uzosebenzisa cos 2a. So cos 2a ulingana nobani ku value? Cos ulingana no 4/5. Cha la kuzoba 4/5. Then ke sesine equation. If we can solve or simplify the equation until sibe no cos A, we will know ukuthi ubani value ka cos A, right? Okay, so cos 2a, this is a double angle ka cos. Since we're looking for cos A, cha ukuthi kumele shintshe double angle siyenze ukuthi ibe no cos kuphela. I-double angle ka cos it's cos squared minus sin squared. Yabo ukuthi ifaka cos no sin asifuni leyo. Enye double angle ka cos it's 1 minus 2 sin squared A. Siyabona le ino sin asifuni. Bese lesifuna ile ethi 2 cos squared A equals to 4/5. Oh, sorry. 2 cos squared A minus 1. Ne? I-double angle ka cos. It will equals to 4/5. Then bese solve balana cos A. Start to 1 we will have 2 cos squared A equals to 4/5 plus 1. Next, if we solve cos A, divide by 2, cancel. Now no cos squared A equals to, divided by first, 4/5 plus 1 divided by 2. It's 9/10. It's 9/10. Then bese ngifaka square root, lower cancel square root. Then sengizoba no cos A, which will equals to 3/√10. So this is the value of cos A, right? Okay. Now 1.3. We're looking for sine A. Ukube we're looking for sine 2A. Now 2A bese vele answer is balebani 3/5. But now we're looking for sine A. Now corner. Even if we're looking for sine A, we still have to use ubani cos. Why is 7 to cos? Because it must 7 to sine. It double angle ka sine, like sine 2A. Double angle ka sine, mhlawumbe sine la ubezothini 3/5. I-double angle ka sine ithi 2 sine A cos A equals to 3/5. So yabo ukuthi ino cos. Sifuna ilokhuza i-trig ratio, like sifuna i-side esothi masishintsha kube ne-trig ratio 1 yabo. Manje la usine yebo siyamfuna, but kube no cos. Sesomsusa kanjani ke lo cos? Kanti, okay, I'm gonna remove this. Kanti, if we choose cos 2A, angithi ngithe choose cos, then we write whatever angle esuke khona la. Makhona 3A la, sibhala 3A la. Makhona 4A, sibhala 4A, ne? Whatever angle esuke khona la. So, cos 2A ulingana no 3/5. Sorry, cos 2A ulingana no adjacent over hypotenuse. Then the answer is no sine A. So this is a double angle cos we can change. We can change it. It's either we can make it cos squared minus sin squared. Asimfuni ngoba ifaka cos no sine. 2 cos squared minus 1 asimfuni ngoba ino cos. But we can change it to 1 minus 2 sine squared A equals to 4/5. So manje le sino sine. So we can simplify until size egcineni sibe ne answer thina ethi sine equals to. So kumele solve ke lana solve ke sathu 1 jumpa ngale sale no 2 sine 2A equals to 4/5 minus 1. Divide ngo minus 2, divide ngo minus 2 ke sale no sine A equals to, right? So manje la shithi ngizoshaya bani manje u4/5 minus 1 divided by -2 usala u1/10. 1/10 okunosquare la. Faka square root. So square to cancel lo, we have sine A, which is equals to 1/√10. So this is how we solve my equation anje. So manje ngizobhala le ezoba nama numbers sibone ukuthi si solve kanjani. So ngizo remove le nto le bhalele esinye isibalo. Okay, this question is if cos 52 now is equals to t. Yabo? Asiboneni ke. Diagram first. Diagram. So it's equal to a variable. We should draw as quadrant 1. Then the angle is 52. Then angle lapha 90 minus 52, it's 38. Then cos, it's adjacent over hypotenuse. So adjacent, it's t. Hypotenuse, it's 1. Then Pythagoras theorem, uzosinikeza bani 1 minus t squared. Uzoyifaka ku Pythagoras theorem. Right, first things first. 2.1. 2.1. Simele sithole bani usine -52. We know negative angle. We treat it as if it's sine 0 minus 52. 0 minus, it's quadrant 4. Yabo? If we have a Cartesian plane, this is 0, this is a 0 minus. And this is 0 plus. So 0 minus quadrant 4, 0 plus it's quadrant 1. So quadrant 4 sign is negative, so kuzobuya bani negative sine 52. So must check here, we do have 52. Sine 52, it's opposite of our hypotenuse. So because we lana kuzoba ubani kuzoba negative lo sine 52 opposite over hypotenuse is over 1 minus t squared over 1. Right, now 2.2. If it's check cos 19, even if you can say 180 minus 52, 360 minus 38 about senses of the sense and a special angle about zonke indlela, we cannot get to cos 19. But we know to if we can 38, we are fana no 19 times 2. So we can convert to 38, it means 19 times 2, yeah? But manje we don't have 19 lapha. Ukuba mhlambe i-diagram yethu. Mhlambe i-diagram yethu head to 19. Thina basibuza ngobani? Ngo-cos 38. Bese shintsha u-cos 38, simenza u-cos 219, then sithatha ama-answer la. Manje it's the way around. Basinikeza i-angle enkulu, basibuza ngencane. Kambe ngithe kumele wenze njani ke uma besinikeza i-angle enkulu, kumele ulokhu encane. We take cos every time we use cos. We take cos of the angle le 38 because we know ukuthi u19 uyaphuma ku 38. Yabo u52 ke u19 akaphuma ku52. So we're going to take cos 38. Then we ask ourselves, what is the value of cos 38? Cos 38 is adjacent over hypotenuse. So cos 1 minus t squared over 1. Right? And then we can change cos 38 means cos 219. It still equals to root 1 minus t squared. Sifuna thina ukusolve bandlana cos. Sifuna i-answer ethi egcineni ibe no cos. So now we have a double angle. Ne? Let double angle kabani ka cos. We can change this even izinto eziwu3, ne? So sizochoose lezofaka u-cos. So ezofaka u-cos obviously ethi 2 cos squared 19 minus 1. It still equals to 1 minus t squared, right? Then now we can take 1 2 cos squared 19 equals to root 1 minus t squared plus 1, right? Then we can divide by 2 both sides. Sale 2, sorry, 2 cancel 2. Sale cos squared 19 equals to root 1 minus t squared plus 1 divided by 2. Then now we should remove square root. Square this and remove by square root. Lower cancel low, then we have cos of 19 which will equals to the big root kube noba phakathi 1 minus t squared plus 1 lapha esayidini divided by 2. So this is how we tackle ibalo abasinikeze iangle enkulu, basinikeze enkulu, basibuza ngenkulu, easy stuff. Basinikeze enkulu, basibuza ngencane, qala ke kumele be complicated nyana, kodwa always use cos, because cos unamalokhuza nama solution awu 3 and one of ama solution aphathe trig ratio A1.